Hi, we're in Montbrun Bocage. This is the anti-austerity weekend in the southwest of France, and I'm here with Joe Diomede, who's just given a bike repair workshop for free for anyone who wants to know how to fix bikes, and he's going to explain to us how that fits into the weekend. So, Joe, how did it go?
Yes, it went very well. I wasn't sure how many people would show up, but as it turned out, two young people showed up, and in the beginning weren't very motivated. And the mom said, "Well, they want, they're not big bikers or anything like that," but they stopped here, and after an hour and a half of my son Louis helping me, got them motivated. My son Louis is a big biker, so was my daughter. Bikes were hanging around, all of the tools were on the bench, and by the time they left, these kids were riding bikes and very excited that they knew how to do most of the small repairs on their own bicycle and what to look for, what to tell their parents, noises to look out for that might ruin their bicycle. Because I feel, the bicycle is a very important part of this weekend, because that's what it's all about. It's all about self-sufficiency, moving on to a future where we're not dependent on so many other people running our lives. If you have a simple bicycle and you can repair it yourself, there's not much more to go in it. I just spent 3 months in Sierra Leone, Africa, over the autumn, doing the same thing. I was bringing bicycles to small villages, teaching people how to repair them so they could get their bicycle, repair their bicycle, and ride their bicycle with not much intervention after the first purchase of the bicycle. Other than that, tires, sure, and brake shoes, but you can go quite a long way on tires and brake shoes. So if you know how to fix your own bike and ride a bike, it opens your world up. It opens your world up.
So if I'm, for example, sitting on my backside watching this on YouTube or on the internet or something, and thinking about a bicycle, what is going to get me out and onto a bike? You know a lot about bicycles. You know what stops people using bicycles. You know that a lot of people think, "Oh, I'd like to ride a bike," and they don't get out there. How should they get out there?
Well, you get out there by, first of all, you don't stop on quality. You look for the quality bicycle. There are certain things that are important. You look at your terrain. Where will you be riding? Do you need gears? How many gears do you need? Are you a flat city rider? Are you a countryside rider? Is your commute maybe through the mountains? And some people do live an area where they'll do off-roading. So you have to tailor your bicycle to your bicycle needs. There's mountain bikes, there's hybrid bikes, there's road bikes, there's touring bikes. There's a plethora of bikes out there to choose from. You just have to, pick a bike shop that you trust the person there, or you get on forums right now that are available on the internet. My commute is, whatever it is. What kind of bike should I look for? Like I would say, in the area we're in right now, VTC, as it's known in French, or a hybrid bicycle, is your best vehicle for getting around and doing sort of your commuting, your shopping, and everything is a hybrid. A road bike is a lot quicker, of course, and you have a thinner wheel, and a lot of people get put off by that. They get worried or scared that it'll get flats easily. Today's bikes are built very strong, and you really have no problem if you buy a good quality bike. Again, and I say support your small bike shops rather than the big stores as well, because they usually come with a lot of knowledge behind them. They're usually keen cyclists themselves, and also, if you don't have a lot of money and you do want to get a nice quality bicycle, sure, 500-600 euros might be putting you off, but you can get nice stuff on the internet. Utilized, if you're in America, Craigslist. If you're in the UK, Pre-Loved. If you're here, Le Bon Coin. There are so many alternatives, and you can get bikes that are beautiful. There's stuff that I was giving, that we were getting in Africa, were the donated bicycles that sit in garages in the UK or America. Were absolutely beautiful. I've been around the world. My bike is back there. It's the bike I've been around the world on are the frames that I was handing to these people in Africa and just saying, man, you're lucky.
So last question, Joe, and we'll just do a quick one. For you, how does the bike fit into an anti-crisis weekend, anti-austerity weekend? Why is the bike so important?
Yeah, like I said before, because basically it gives you freedom. It frees you from those petrol stations. It frees you from the onslaught of, taking our freedom away, taking our power away. The bicycle gives a little child the power. My children live here. They ride to their friend's house. They could go back and forth to the bakery, and they have a freedom from a young age. And if you take that into your adulthood, it's the same. it just frees you up. It's transport. It's free transport once you do the initial purchase.
Great. So that was Joe Diomede talking in the Montbrun Anti-Crisis Weekend, and this is Patrick Chalmers for Télé Montbrun. If you want to find out more information, you can go on to lejournaldemontbrun.wordpress.com.